my block off.
Welcome to the Horror Movie Showdown, episode 36. In Danish, today's movie was called Help, My Neighbor is a Vampire, and I think this title describes the movie quite well.
Why are you looking at me so strangely, Nina?
Not you, Jonathan. Your neck.
Today's movie is, of course, the horror movie classic, Fright Night. We follow the teenager, Charlie Brewster, who loves watching midnight horror films. One night while watching horror movies, Charlie notices that his new neighbors are moving in. Like, who would move into their new home in the middle of the night? And what kind of a person moves a coffin into their basement? Obviously, the bizarreness of it all piques Charlie's curiosity. And the next night he's on the watch again. This time he hears a scream, and the next day on the news, a girl has been found murdered. Is this all a coincidence? Or is Charlie's neighbor a killer? Well, Charlie is a proactive guy, so he sets out to find out. On his third night of spying, Charlie hits the jackpot. Unfortunately for him, he also gets discovered. The first rule of spying is that you have to turn off all the lights in your room not to be seen. What a rookie mistake! It turns out that Charlie's new neighbor is the handsome and charming Jerry, who takes enormous bites of his apples. And Charlie has already concluded that Jerry is a vampire.
What?
He's a vampire.
Charlie naively decides to go to the police with this information, and they obviously don't believe him.
What are you talking about?
He's a vampire.
Uh-oh.
I saw him in that room last night and he had fangs and he bit her on the neck.
For heaven's sake.
Now Charlie is in trouble because Jerry knows he's onto him. At least somewhat in trouble, as Charlie knows all the rules of how to protect himself from a vampire. I think it is a fantastic setup for a movie.
But your best protection right now, Charles, is that a vampire cannot enter your house without being invited by the rightful owner first.
From here on, the fight is on. Jerry has superior strength, while Charlie is persistent and uses the best of his horror movie knowledge to fight back. He even joins forces with the Vampire Slayer TV host, Peter Vincent.
That is why they call me the Great Vampire Killer.
But is it possible for a mere human to beat such a good-looking vampire? Well, watch the movie to find out. It is time for the scores. In vampire movies, it's kind of hard to define what a kill is, as the bitten often come back from the dead. But the movie is low on kills and only has around 4 kills. The movie has the usual single scene of a topless girl, which is enough for a nudity score of 4. Fright Night is very atmospheric and eerie, and it takes you through one uncomfortable scene after the other, giving it a scariness score of 7. It is no coincidence that this movie is a classic. It has a superb soundtrack, superb special effects. The movie gets an overall score of 9. Fright Night will make you want to watch more vampire movies instead of all those stupid slasher flicks.
I have just been fired because nobody wants to see vampire killers anymore, or vampires either. Apparently all they want are demented madmen running around in ski masks, hacking up young virgins.
In next week's episode, we will explore whether it was a good idea to remake Fright Night back in 2011. So remember to tune in. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.